So for the ones who just maybe arrived, we are practicing in the first part with a candle, which is an eye length, an arm length away from us. Find your comfortable seat. Today's class is about the third eye. The third eye chakra, which is located between the eyebrows. If you draw a line back and cross with the lines through the temples, so where these two lines cross, that's where the third eye is. If there is a third eye, we also have eye number 1 and eye number 2. So it's our right and left eye. We're often not aware that we have the two physical eyes, nor that we have the third eye. But this duality of the right and left eye is a symbol of how we often receive life in that duality. We have things we like and we dislike. We have things we call true and false. We maybe see things more from a rational side or emotional side. And the third eye goes beyond this duality. So the third eye goes of deeper understanding. When we see with these two eyes, we see very much out of our habitual mind, of our programming. While the third eye invites us to see an overview, to see how things are all connected, why things happen the way they are right now, and help us to not harden, rather understand that life is so mystical and so beautifully intertwined that some things maybe just need time. Just some things need more love. Or some people can't act different right now. So it helps us to get an overview, and in this overview rather gain understanding with wisdom than judging. When we do clean our nostrils with the neti pot, when we do nadi shodhana, when we visualize, every visualization, but also visualizing in the third eye, or our inner eye gaze is very stimulating for that third eye. Let's start to create openness in that third eye. If you feel comfortable, close your eyes. Feel your upright seats and enter that space just for you. Feel your natural breath, the effortless breath down into the abdomen. Let everything you have done today just go. Feel your head and release out of that head space. Feel your heart space, release out of that heart space. Feel your abdominal space. And relax in your abdomen. We are there within our yoga practice. We show up with our whole personality, with body, mind, and soul. We are here and we are diving in this space, in the now. Complete breath. Now intensify your breath, filling lower, middle, upper lungs. Have a smile in your heart, a smile in your eyes. Feel each breath complete. Little space between the breath before the breath turns into the next breath. Our habitual thoughts are shooting through our mind like little monkeys, and we practice the silent witness, just observing thoughts and emotion passing through. This observer mind is very important, also very supportive for the third eye energy. When we detach from the thoughts and emotion in that little space between the thoughts, that's where intuitive thoughts, the wisdom of the third eye can flourish up and nurture us. Exhaling, curl your chin in, round your neck. Inhaling, lengthen from the base. Repeat, exhaling, curl your chin in, round. Inhaling, lengthen up. Repeat with your longest, finest breath. Optional Ujjayi breath. And just think of the breath reflecting our minds. So when we honor the breaks between the breath, it's equivalent to honoring between the thoughts, the space between the thoughts where wisdom can rise. Next time when you're up, exhaling side bend. Inhaling to the other side. The relaxation and openness in the neck is really important for our mind. Just imagine all the vessels and nerves that are along the neck that nurture our brain activity. Next time when you're back at center, bring your chin down towards your sternum. Feel the chest stays lifted, the shoulders wide. And then trace with your chin towards the right. Go over the center back towards the left and trace with your chin back to the sternum and all the way to the right again. And You can lightly bring your head back into the neck, but really carefully. We don't want to have here a strong back bend in the neck. It's not supportive for the vessels and the nerves in your neck, but slightly you can bring it back. Beautiful. Then bring your head up. Rotate the shoulders back and down. Interlace your hands. Draw a line 8 with your hands. So the duality in our right and left eye also represent the duality in our right and left side of the brain. And the third eye represents the wholeness of the brain. So from seeing things rational or creative, the wisdom mind is the third eye, seeing it with both. Change direction. So we're gonna do today a lot of things crossing over the middle line, twists. And this is the first one where we just draw that line 8, very supportive to use both sides of our brain. The other way around is a little bit harder, isn't it? Fantastic. Good. And then release your hands back onto the lap. See whether you need to change your seated pose for the eye movements, and then look gazing into the eyes. So you may sit 3 more minutes for that. The inhaling, start looking up to the eyebrows and exhaling down towards your cheek. And when you go with these eye movements, just be aware that it's not flicking and kicking up. Like all the time in Triyoga, it's even flowing down, even flowing up. And then go to the right and the left with your eyes. And make sure you don't turn your head. Be aware. Often we don't realize that we have 2 eyes, but really these eyes are 2, but they are so good friends. They move together, isn't it? We can't look to the right with one eye and with the left to the other, with the other eye to the left. Beautiful. And then look to the right upper corner. We go diagonal, left lower corner. These eye movements are really important for everybody working a lot on the computer. Beautiful. And then change the direction. Left upper corner, right lower corner. The eye nerve is going back to the brain. It's a really easy one for us to practice. Nerves are normally not so easy to stretch and nurture, but this eye nerve is easier to access. Also, these nerves in the neck and eye have a strong relation to our parasympathetic nervous system. They release tons of stress when we do these simple movements. Beautiful. And then draw circles with your eyes. Go clockwise first. Check in with the muscles in your eyes, which part of the circle is easy for you to do, which part of the circle is harder. And then change direction. Fantastic. Close your eyes for the moment. Relax all the muscles at the top of the eyes, at the bottom of the eyes, to the nose and to the sides and behind the eyes. And then if you have a candle in front of you, an arm length away, gaze into this flame of the candle. If you don't have a candle, just gaze at a spot. And we are gazing with a charming gaze, a charming, relaxed facial expression. We stay with that flame that represents in the third eye a burning of these habitual, maybe lower ego thoughts. To create space between the thoughts for more wisdom to arise. We can even put emotions we are struggling at the moment into that flame. Thoughts that pop up again and again, but we can't change, you can put into that flame, into that fire. If you see the flame, you can see different colors of yellow. You can see whether the flame is still or moving. You maybe can see the actual flame and an aura around. Sometimes the flame has rays like a sun ray. Feel that your eyes, what are they doing? Are they tensing? If so, give permission to relax. Sometimes eyes start to tear, which is really also what we welcome here. It's a cleansing technique for the eyes, for the right and left eye, but also a cleansing technique for the third eye. And in case you feel the tear ducts opening, how does it feel in the eyes? Where is it happening? Is it painful? Sometimes tear ducts are really constricted and hardened, and this way it can open again. And we all know that dry eyes are really painful, and this is a good way to keep eyes lubricated. In case you need to blink, allow a real conscious blinking. And when the eyes can open again, you open again. Beautiful. From here, prepare yourself that we close the eyes now and we visualize a flame at the third eye. Visualizing is very opening for the third eye. Some people can easily visualize color and forms. Others just bring the awareness there that both is fine. This visualization of the flame at the third eye is something I want to encourage you now. In every break that you feel between these eyebrows, maybe 2 centimeters in a really relaxed space, wide open. Maybe that flame, maybe a ball of white light or indigo light. Be creative, it can be your individual expression. And from here, transition into cat on your mat. Take your time, all the transition also even flowing, the breath even flowing too. Remember how important the breath and the breaks in the breath are. Exhaling, cat tuck, round from the base. Inhaling, cat, lengthen from the base. Stretch back into child, long stretch back before you relax and consciously relax vertebra by vertebra, the neck, and then your third eye. Cat tuck, round neck, chest, lower back, come up. In cat, lengthen from the base. Feel how you move through the spine, third eye crown. And stretch back. Your longest breath. Cat tuck. In cat. Tuck the toes. Extended child. Inhale. Cat tuck, round neck, chest, lower back, come up. And now into cat or raise cobra. Push the heels back, hips forward, lengthen vertebra by vertebra, lengthen through the neck. Bring your awareness to the third eye crown. Move your hips back, drop your knees, stretch back, keep the spine long. And then relax your sit bones, your sacrum, your navel, your heart, your neck, your third eye, your crown. Cat tuck, round neck, chest, lower back, come up. Push the heels back, hips forward, lengthen from the back. And then stretch back, drop the knees, stretch back, extended child. Give permission for your facial muscles to relax third eye. Last round. Exhaling, cat tuck. In cat or raise cobra. mountain lift, mountain. Spread your fingers wide. Give your upper arms back into the shoulders sockets. Broaden your chest. Feel that relaxation in the neck. Third eye, facial muscles relaxed. Exhaling, right side swan. Press your left heel back. Bend your right knee. With the round spine, come forward. Drop both knees at the same time. And then lengthen gracefully from the very base. Feel the weight through the neck, feel the third eye crown. Sway back, mountain lift. Keep your spine upright until the sit bones have found a place. Then feel your sit bones high, feel how your sacrum plate pushes to the thighs. Vertebra by vertebra relaxes through the arms, the third eye relaxed to crown. X, left side swan, beautifully round. Drop both knees. Your hips lengthen from the very base. Shoulders back and down. Feel that space in the neck to give good circulation to your head. Feel the tip of the ear stretching up. The third eye relaxed. A little smile in your gaze. Feel that space between your eyebrows wide and open. Exhaling, sway back, mountain lift, mountain. X, right side swan. In, lengthen. X, swan bow with the long spine hinge forward. In, swan round and lengthen up. X, sway back, mountain lift, mountain. X, left side swan. In, lengthen. X, swan bow. You can release the toes in swan or keep them tucked. In, roll up. X, sway back, mountain lift, mountain. Beautiful. Exhaling, right side swan. In, lengthen. X, swan roll, release your toes this round. In, roll up. And now we do the first turn. That is, I said before, when we do the turns, we really work nicely right and left side of the brain to connect these both sides and to work towards the third eye. Relax your spine, lean to the right. Bend your left knee, pull your right foot in so you are facing the long side of the mat. Bring your right knee up. Place your hands in front of you and walk or jump out into pyramid. You can have your blocks here. Exhaling, right side pyramid sway. In, back to center. Exhaling, left side pyramid sway. Beautiful. And just one more each side. I want you to really feel that long breath. Feel the break after the breath. Just as a symbol that we realize every thought, but we also invite breath breaks between the thoughts. Next time when you're back at center, hinge from your hips up, pyramid lift. Check that your stance is the right. Bend your right knee, lift your right heel, hands interlace. Lift your arms up, turn the right heel in, toes forward. Hips leveled. Exhaling, triangle, hips to the left, shoulders to the right. Arms T, decide whether your arm wants to go back or straight up. Ground your feet into the mat. Feel all 5 toes grounding. The ball of the big toe, the ball of the little toe, the inner heel, the outer heel. From your outer leg side, you push down towards the pinky toe side of your feet. Inner leg arches, the inner seam of your legs, you pull up. Your core is strong, holding towards your lower back, and you feel light in your right hand. Beautiful. Exhaling, side warrior, push your left heel back, lower your right forearm down. Feel strong in your feet. Feel, again, all 4 feet point grounded. Feel the outside of your legs pushing down. Your inside of your legs seeking up. Give your right hip bone back into the socket while your waistline lengthens up into the armpit. Long, deep breath. And we are ready for the next turn. And feel when we turn, we gain a lot of strength. We also want to have moment-to-moment awareness and savor every little step. Turn first your head down to the floor. Let your shoulders square down. Release your left arm, and when it points back, feel that the heel pivots up. Lower your right hand down, your left hand down. Feel your raised runner, strong, pushing forward with your front knee, pushing back with your back heel. And while your right knee is pushing forward, your right thigh bone goes back into the hip socket. The waistline lengthens, the chest lifts, shoulders back and down. Exhaling, sway back, mountain lift. And feel then vertebra by vertebra releasing down into mountain. Maintain the spaciousness in the neck, the relaxation in the third eye. Long, deep breath. Exhaling, left side swan. In, lengthen. One swan roll, release your right toes. Lean towards your left and feel that twist again. Bend your right knee. Pull your left foot in. Feel how right and left side work together. Bring your left knee up. Lengthen beautifully your spine from the base. Fantastic. Bring your hands forward. Walk or jump out into pyramid. Exhaling, left side pyramid sway. Inhaling back to center. Exhaling, right side. Feel the right, feel the left, and feel the whole. Beautiful, back at center. Inhaling, pyramid lift. Bend your left knee, interlace the fingers, lift your left heel. Even flowing, bring the left heel in, toes forward, right heel back, hips leveled. Exhaling, triangle, hips to the right, shoulders to the left, arms T. Decide whether your arm goes up or into the back. Ground your feet. Ball of the big toe, ball of the little toe. Inner heel, outer heel. Feel the outside of your legs pushing down to the pinky toe side of your feet. Feel the inner leg side reaching up, arches, kneecaps, inner thighs. Feel your abdominal muscles hugging to the belly button, to the lower back. Your sternum lifted, shoulders back and down. And feel the crown reaching forward while the back heel is reaching backward. Feel the whole and feel the relaxation in action. Exhaling, side warrior. Bend your left knee, lower your left forearm down. Every transition also even flowing. The outer movements even flowing. Just settle our minds. And a settled mind creates a little bit more space between the thoughts, where the wisdom mind can sparkle up and inspire us. Exhaling, quarter turn into raised runner. Enjoy every second. First, just turn your head. Rotate your shoulders down. Your right arm moves back. Then the heel pivots up. Lower one hand, then the other. Of course, you can always use your blocks to bring the floor a little bit higher towards you. And feel the front knee stretching forwards, the back heel stretching back. Feel the back thigh pushing up. And your left thigh giving a little bit back into the socket. That squares your hips. Lengthen your spine. Open your chest, shoulders back and down. Neck spacious, third eye relaxed. Charming gaze, charming smile in your face. Long, deep breath. Beautiful. Exhaling, sway back. Mountain, lift, mountain. Spread your fingers wide. Make sure your hands are nearly met with apart, so you can bring your shoulders out to the side and you have space in your neck. Exhaling, cat tuck. Inhaling, cat. Exhaling, child. Release your toes. Sway with the long spine back. Feel your sit bones settling. Your sacrum plate relaxing. Your belly button, your heart. Relaxing your neck. Allow your forehead to arrive on your hands or mats. Relax the third eye, that entire space, in a flame, white bright light. Relax the crown. Your next exhalation, prep natural seat. Curl your chin in around your neck. chest, lower back, come up. In, lengthen from the base, bring your hands onto your lap. I just turn around to show you the next flow. It's a little fun flow I quite like, and for some of you it's maybe new, but let's be playful. So we go from mountain, lift mountain, into right side, like you go into swan, but here, this leg is coming forward, and see how I extend my right heel forward, and I lower my buttocks, and then I lengthen my spine, and I'm in a V seat. From V seat, I come forward, keep observing first, and then I come back up into V seat. From there, I round my spine, I bring my legs together into a squat. Hip lift to place my hips back to center. Toe stretch, bringing the knees forward, stretching the thighs, stretching the groins, the chest. Moving the hips forward, hands settle, and then you walk or jump into mountain. Let's try it together. Let it be your Laila, your play. However, if you have knee problems, if you know some certain movements really you physically can't do, please find an alternative movement. Let's come into mountain. Exhaling, right side. Start like you go into swan, and then reach through with that right heel. Extend both legs, drop your buttocks down, unwind your spine like from a twist, and you are in your V. Beautiful, very good. From here, hinge forward from your hips, your degree, come back up, lengthen from the base, relax your spine back. With the strength of your legs, move both legs in, hands behind you. Hip lift onto your mat so that you face now the other direction. Lift your knees and stretch them forward and feel how this stretches your thighs, your groins, your chest. Move your shoulders forward over your hips. Bring your hands to the ground, bring your shoulders over your hands, and lightly walk or jump back. Mountain lift, mountain. Beautiful, very good. Exhaling, we go the same side once more. Right side, like you start in swan, but then you stretch your heel to the left, you sit your buttocks down, you unwind your spine, you come into a forward bend to your degree, you relax back up, you lengthen the spine, relax your spine back, place your hands, pull both legs in, hip lift to the center of the mat, facing now into the opposite direction again. Now feel the strength in your pelvic floor, your core. Push your hips forward, that lifts your knees. Lower your knees down, feel the stretch in your thighs, groins, chest. Lift your chest forward, place your hands, walk or jump back into mountain. Fantastic. Now keep the smile going, keep your breath going. We go to the left side. Exhaling, left side, like you go into swan. Pull your left heel forward, lower your hips down, length Unwind your spine and lengthen your spine. Hinge forward from your hips to due degree of forward bending. Relax your spine back up. Lengthen your spine. Place your hands behind you, squat. Pull with the strength of your leg muscles, your legs in. Hip lift for your hips to the center of the mat. Toes stretch. Tone your pelvic floor, your core, and move your hips forward. That lifts your knees, that stretches your thighs, your groins, your chest. Bring your shoulders over your, and place your hands, walk or jump back into mountain. Last one. Left side, like you go into swan. Stretch your legs, sit down. Unwind your spine, lengthen your spine. Find your forward bend. Roll back up. Relax your spine, place your hands, squat. Hip lift. Stretch your knees forward. Open your thighs, groins, abdomen, chest. Place your hands to the front. Walk or jump back. Mountain, lift, mountain. Exhaling cat tuck. Inhaling cat. Exhaling child, relax. Long, deep breath. Wide open, let every thought drop out of your forehead. Relax into the break after the exhalation. Imagine your forehead like a wide open space. The third eye, maybe an inner flame, purple or white light. Relaxation that goes through all of your head, all of your neck. Exhaling, roll up, prep, natural seat. In, lengthen. Hinge forward into cat. Sway back into mountain, lift mountain. Inhale. Raise Cobra. Inhale. Drop your knees face down. Bend the elbows, squeeze the elbows in and lower down. Lengthen your body in opposite direction. In Cobra Boat, lift your legs and lift your torso. Exhaling, lower your legs, feel you are in a Cobra. In from the base of the spine, lengthen through your lower back, chest, neck, third eye crown. Lower vertebra by vertebra down. Relax around the beautiful spine. In Cobra Boat. Lower your legs. Visualize the base of the spine from there and a rising energy that flows through the spine, through the neck, through the third eye crown. And release. In Cobra Boat. Your longest, finest breath. Lower the legs. In Cobra 2. Lower down. Remember to flow in your own breathing rhythm. Honoring your length of in. The break between, feel broad in between these breaks. Feel the fullness and emptiness in these breaks. Full presence and awareness in these breaks. Last round. And then sway back into child. Now lengthen your spine, especially the lower back needs length after back bends and lengthen all the way down. Exhaling, prep, natural seat. Round neck, chest, lower back to roll up. In, lengthen from the base. In, hinge forward from the hips. You may want to observe, you're going to go once more for a turn. So maybe you want to observe first, I show you. We go into swan again. We lengthen from the base. We go one swan roll. Just to release the toes. And now we go half a turn again. So we're going to lean to the side. We bend the back knee and we pull the front foot in. And see how I'm here, and I bring my knee up, how I face already a diagonal line to the back. The hips lift, the hands come to the end of the mat, the shoulders come over the hand, and now you have a lot of space to walk or jump back into mountain, and you face the other side. Come into your mountain, cat and then mountain, and we go these half turns, swan into mountain. And if you can't turn with your knees, you can always do swans, just swan rolls, or you can do mountain runner if your knees don't bend. Exhaling, right side swan. Inhaling, lengthen. Exhaling, swan roll, release your toes. In swan. Lean towards your right, bend your left knee. Pull both legs together. You turn here already to the long side of the mat and pull your foot in, and then bring your right knee up. Lengthen from the base. And ideally, you're already facing in a diagonal line, lightly towards the other end of the short mat. Now place your hands, lean with the shoulders over the hands. That's really important now to have space. And then step or jump back into mountain. Right side swan. One more on this side. In, lengthen. One swan roll. Extend your spine forward, your leg back. Round roll up. Half a turn into mountain. Relax your spine, lean towards your right. Bend your left knee, pull both feet in. Bring your right knee up, facing to the back. Place your hands, bring the shoulders over your wrists and walk or jump back into mountain. Two more, now to the left. Exhaling, left side swan. Inhaling, lengthen. One swan roll. Inhaling up. Exhaling, quarter turn. We turn to the right. Bend your back knee, pull your legs together. Bring your left knee up, lengthen your spine. Place your hands to the front, shoulders over your wrists, and walk or jump into mountain. Last one. Exhaling, left side swan. In, lengthen. Swan bow. In, roll up. Quarter turn. And mountain asana. To think of all these turns and twists we do are creating new synapses in our brain, connecting right and left brain to work together. And we invite that brain from the duality into the wisdom, the overview, seeing the whole. Exhaling, kapha. Inhaling, cat. Release your toes, lay back into child. Exhaling, prep, natural seat. In, lengthen. Release your hands, sit towards your right. Lean back, knees and thighs stay together, bring your legs forward. Hip lift to the front. Here you can take your blocks just behind you. We're going to practice V-seat. And the first version of V-seat, we have our forearms on the block. The chest now really important, pushing up. Your front hip bones here pushing to the thighs. Inhaling, extend your right leg forward that your toes are in one line with your eyes. And exhaling, lower down. In, up. And down. Core work. The abdominal area is a powerhouse of more masculine energy, while our third eye is a powerhouse of feminine energy. You can remain with the single leg lift, or now lifting both legs up and down. Remain in the even flow. When you go quick, you don't use as many muscles. Beautiful. Last one. Lower your legs down. Extend your legs forward. Fish lift. We push with the hands down, but keep your sternum lifted. And push your hands down. Very good. Come forward into a forward bend. Long, deep breath. Send your sit bones back. Ground your legs down. Relax your spine, your neck, your jaws, your third eye. Exhaling, point your toes forward with the relaxed spine, come back. We now go into V-seat 2, where the hands are placed behind you and we just bend slightly the elbows. But let's bring the legs in first. Then bend your elbows, keep your sternum lifted. You see here it's more work in your upper body. Also the angle is different between your thigh and your abdomen. Inhaling, raise your right leg. And exhaling, lower. Keep your abdomen working to the thigh. Feel this core work. A lot of stabilizing muscles also in the lower back that work here. Keep the smile going. Good, and if you like, stay with the single versions, otherwise join with both legs up. Keep your belly moving forward, your sternum raising up. Beautiful. And then extend your legs, lift your chest, come into the forward fold. If you have any lower back issues, please bend your knees into that forward bend. Total acceptance where you are in this forward bending. It's not about the outer pose. Keep the smile in your heart, the smile in your face. And keep that forehead, that third eye wide and open. Keep your heart relaxed, wide and open. Keep your breath expansive, honoring the little breaks between. And then prepare yourself to roll up again. Point your toes forward, relax your spine, come up. Lengthen from the base. Bring both legs at the same time in, lean slightly back. And here you have now the option to keep your hands back or to bring your arms here to the side. I show you that next version of boat, of V-seat. You can bring your arms to the side, like we always do, elbows in, and then you can come back into that squat version. Or you have your hands in the back and work with that. Keep your chest lifted. Last one. And last forward bend. Extend your legs, long spine. Feel how your belly button is reaching forward now. Reaching forward to the knees and in towards the thighs. Relax. Relax your right side of the body, the left side. And relax both at the same time. Exhaling, point your toes forward with the relaxed spine. Roll now all the way down into stick pose. So we roll all the way down until we are flat on the mat. Vertebra by vertebra. Then step your legs in for partial recline. Relax your back. The shoulders are opening, the shoulder blades on the mat. Lift your hips and glide both arms underneath your buttocks. Your index finger and thumb can create a triangle or hook towards each other. The arms are stretching away from the neck. Then relax your buttocks again onto your arms. Bring your knees up, legs to chest. Exhaling, lower your legs down. And inhaling, lift your legs up. And then just feel if the lifting up is too much. You can bend your knees and bring them in that way. And then extend your legs up again. Work with your capacity, but we want to strengthen here that abdomen. Feel that you don't collapse in your lower back. Beautiful, grounded lower back. Next time when you're up, bend your knees, knees to chest. Bring your knees into your elbow creases and rock from side to side. Back to center, prepare now that we have generated all this energy. We create an inversion so that this energy can nurture our higher chakras, heart, throat, third eye crown. You have different options. We go in an inverted bridge. But you could also go against the wall and have your legs up against the wall. That would be the simplest one. Or you can remain in bridge without lifting the legs. Exhaling, partial recline. Inhaling, tuck the tailbone, roll up. Exhaling, roll vertebra by vertebra down. Repeat. All the chakras are connected. So every time when we go from the sit bones to the sacrum, then to the navel chakra, then rolling over the back of the heart to the heart chakra, we feel the neck relax and visit the third eye crown. We bring awareness and we bring energy into the entire system of the chakras. Next time when you're up, place your blocks underneath. You have the option to have one block flat, one block high, two blocks flat, two blocks high. You could work with a pillow in between to make it even more comfortable for your sacrum plate. But feel it also wants to be comfortable for your neck, for your shoulder girdle, so you don't strain. When you have found your comfort, raise your heels, pull your feet towards you, then lift your knees, and then stretch your legs straight up. Make sure your heels are over your hips, not leaning towards your chest. Keep your sternum lifted, neck relaxed, jaws relaxed. Charming smile, charming gaze to the third eye. Hands in a mudra. We say when we gaze to the third eye, it's an inner eye mudra. And that entire pose is a mudra, sealing the energy to the higher energy centers. Find comfort in the pose. Relax into the inner calm. Maintain 1 more minute and see if that inner eye gaze is it changing in the inhalation, in the exhalation, or in one of the breaks of the breath. If thoughts arrive, let these thoughts Surrender into the candle. Imagine your flame is burning the thoughts, and white, open space is created. If you like, bring your legs into a V and start rotating with your ankles. You know, anytime if you need to come out of the pose, come earlier out of the pose, change direction. Back with your legs into the middle. Bend your knees. Keep the sternum lifted while you lower your feet. Land lightly. And exhaling, lift your hips. Undo your blocks. Wait with the flowing down. Hold for one more inhalation. And then feel the relaxation in the crown, the third eye. Relax your neck. And then let vertebra by vertebra relax between the shoulder blades. Go slow. Relax behind the solar plexus and belly button. Relax your sacrum plates, your hips. And relax all the way down to the sit bones. And feel the physical body, maybe even the energy body. Knees to chest. Exhaling, arms T, feet partial recline. Extend your left leg. Push with your right foot into the mat, lift your hips to the right. And then twist with your knees to the left into hip side stretch. Your left hand can be on your right knee. Your head can look straight up or to the right. Inner eye gaze remains. Optional, extend your right leg and hold with your hands your big toe. Wide open heart. Your thoracic spine can move up forward to the sternum. relaxed third eye, spacious, light. And exhaling, unwinds back to center through partial recline, knees to chest. Second side, arms T, feet partial recline, extending the right leg. Pushing with the left foot into the mat to shift the hips towards the left. Twisting to the right. Optional extending the left leg. Your next exhalation, unwind. Through partial recline into knees to chest. Reclined butterfly. Anytime that you need to release your reclined butterfly, please do so. I won't guide you out of reclined butterfly. So if then there's any point where you want to release the legs, you simply go back to knees to chest and then through partial recline into tranquility. For now, visualize a pendulum at your third eye. A pendulum has a string and a little weight on the bottom. The weight on the bottom you may want to visualize as an energy ball with purple or white light. And that's part of the pendulum is at the third eye. The string goes up to the crown. And that little pendulum is now swinging forward and backwards. Forwards to the forehead and out of the body. And back through the third eye and back through the brain to the back of the head. Feel maybe inhaling forward, exhaling back, or in a different rhythm, pace. This energy ball that lights, vitalizing the third eye, purifying, energizing. There maybe will be the point where you want to let that pendulum rest again and stay with the lights at that third eye. If it feels right for you, let that light expand, filling your entire head. Your neck, your shoulders, arms and hands. Allowing that light to fill your heart space, your abdomen, your pelvic, your legs and feet. The light filling your body, maybe over your physical boundaries, the space around you. You relax in that light. You relax into your inner calm. Allowing every tension to melt away. Allowing the light to shine bright. So peaceful and relaxed. Asatoma sat gamaya tamasuma chutiya gamaya mrityo amritam gamaya Asatoma sat gamaya tamasuma chutiya gamaya mrityo amritam gamaya. Intensify your breath. Start moving your body. When you are ready, knees to chest. Take your time to roll yourself up, to sit yourself up. And bring your hands to your heart. Our awareness today to the third eye. You maybe want to ask for more wisdom, minds. You may want to just feel the vibration of the Om in the third eye. And I wish you peace in your spirit, peace in the mind to notice when we are in duality, righteousness, to ask for wisdom. I wish you peace in your words and peace with every feeling in your heart. Namaste.